Hello everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. I'm Denise. So I have a great question from Archana. It's so good, I'm just going to read it out loud to you. I printed it out. She wants to know what the role of Susie Wiles is in Trump's current actions. She has a long and remarkable history in the upper levels of the GOP. She seems to have been the main personal companion for Trump when he went for his photo op mugshot. Right, photo op, that's what it was. Mugshot in Georgia. And yeah, remember everyone was asking, where's the family? Okay, so yeah, she's the number one person between Trump and all the PACs bringing in money and sending out money to pay for the legal bills. Wow. She must talk to him almost daily. A woman who looks a lot like her was seen right beside Trump at New Year's. Everyone's asking, where's Melania? And she's saying, what about Jenny Thomas too? That was 3 years ago, yeah. But no one's asking, who is that woman at his right-hand side now? Well, I'm asking, she says. So specifically, if she gave testimony about what he's been doing lately, how damaging would that be? How much does she know? Just asking. Okay, let's see what comes through. Let me swap out cameras and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm using Libby's deck again, and here's where to find it. And sometimes she watches. If she does, Libby, please put in a link in the comments. But I absolutely love this deck. So anyway, let me focus in on the question. Yeah. What is the role of Susie Wiles in Trump's current actions? If she gave testimony about what she's been doing lately to Jack Smith, how's that going to go for her? How much does she know? And what will she do with it? And I don't know if you guys remember her, but she's the one that was on audio recording saying, you know, so Trump had brought out documents, right? He had this like classified map. Clearly, you know, a mishandling of those sensitive documents after, of course, he'd left the White House. And I just remember hearing her laugh and saying something like, yeah, you can't declassify that one now. Okay, there's our center card. Okay, so busy. She's worked for him like a busy bee. Wow. Okay. Justice. Sadness. Okay. Yeah, as a woman. God. Only someone as dumb as a bag of hammers would either work or vote for him. He is the biggest perpetrator of the feminine in the world, I think. Or one of the most. Yeah. Okay, so this is interesting. Let me just keep going here. And you know what I didn't do with the other reading for yesterday? I forgot to read it like a story across because Libby recommends just going that way, you know. I tend to use my cartomancy background and do the knighting and corners and things like that, but and you guys are everyone is super hooked up when it comes to reading images and symbolism. So whatever you guys get, drop in the comments too, because I know that I'm missing things here and there. Okay, so Susie Wiles, how's this going to go for her? What has she been doing? And yeah, Archana is saying that she must talk to him almost daily. Well, here's our busy bee to confirm that. And she's talking to him about the past, probably. I don't think she's very happy about her work for him in the past. Because in the future, I tend to read past, present, future, this way. So in the future, she's going to be stopped, and there's a big loss for her, and a big loss for him too. Because remember, the main focus of my question was, how much does she know? And it looks to me like a lot. And what will she do with it? If you're short on time, or you don't want to listen to me anymore, here's the card right here. She's going to flip hugely. Like he would say, huge. Okay, so again, back to knighting the center card. Worked heavily for him in the past. She'll be stopped in the future because she's going to flip. She worked really hard for him. Tirelessly and endlessly. What an idiot, man. And then she was the one that probably did a lot of networking for him, but also in the future, she's going to be hooked up, linked to all of this dark, convoluted energy. Probably, these guys might all be hooked up to No Labels and all the other dark money, because we know the No Labels group is set up by Putin. I know that for sure. And, they're all hooked in there. So that's probably what's going on there. Now, but the thing with her is that Jack Smith has her by the short hairs. Ew, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put that out there. Especially to him. I didn't mean that. Take it back, rewind. Like I'm ever going to do any editing. So, but anyway. There's big changes coming through for her, because in what she's done in the past, she's not happy with it. And it might be that I don't know if she has some regret yet, but she's definitely going to in the future. It's hanging over her. Maybe what's hanging over her is that she doesn't feel she's gotten, that's what it is. What's hanging over her in sadness isn't that she has any regret working for him. It's that she's regretting working for him because she didn't get paid the way she thought she would. She's in poverty. He hasn't paid her, nor will he. The worse it gets, the worse it's going to get for her. The worse it gets for him, the worse it'll get for her. She went all in, worked hard, thought she was going to get a lot of money, but no. All that's breaking down. And then here we have the classified documents. And it's not just, it's Jack Smith working on not only her, but anyone else he can get to flip, but he's connected. And maybe this busy bee can also be our stand-in card for Jack Smith, in the sense that he really is connected all over the world. And he's going to know what documents got out based on where they went, because he's connected all over the world. Whoa. So, okay. She's sad because she didn't get the money, so I'm knighting these cards. So knighting is 2 over and 1 up, or 2 down and 1 over. Either way, both ways. She's sad because she didn't get the money. Did she, because remember my question primarily is, how much does she know and what will she do with it? She's going to flip based on what she knows about the secret documents. That's what she's going to do. I can't really say that she's sold anything for him, but maybe. Maybe she did. And maybe that's why Jack Smith has her, because he's got her. I can tell with these cards. He has her big time. Okay, so now if I read the 4 corners, when it comes to her, what does she know and what will she do with it? Well, now she's going to be, based on the time period where you are right now, she's going to be going for trying to get out of it, trying to fly away, trying to transform the past, but it won't work for her because it's just going to be a huge loss, and she's going to wind up very, very confused. If I read it like a story, the way Libby would say, is there's a transformation of the past. She's not the innocent butterfly at all, but there's, yeah. And like I said, she didn't get the money that she wanted, well, because the money card's here. See, I don't know if I can read that way, but I'm going to try. Libby, you can tell me where I screwed up. So, transformation of the past. She's sad she's not getting what she thought she deserves. And, you know, boo-hoo, I'm the poor woman, that kind of thing. And then at some point she's going to stop because there's too much at stake here. It's too much of a loss for her. And the loss had to do not only with money and how she thought she could celebrate. Now there's poverty. And Jack Smith has her working because he's got information from all over the world, and that's how she's going to flip. She's going to flip bigly, like a big fat pancake. And then she's going to have to go her merry way and go work somewhere else hard, and because she's destroyed probably her political career. I mean, we don't have the jail card coming through here, but we wouldn't because she flipped. Or if she hasn't yet, she will flip. And then she's just going to be lost in a network of confusion, you know. And like I remember Danny Shea saying once when he saw this card, it looked to him like a dog turning around smelling his butt or looking at his butt. So I think I'll just end with that. Okay. Thank you, Archana, for the great question. Bye.